Welcome back to Dustin Elysian Tale.
Hi.
Okay, finishing up just a few more things in Blackmore Mountains.
Have you realized we are on the episode 25?
Yeah. The second to last episode, in fact.
I still think it's weird that it's then we're almost done.
Actually, I lied. There was one more thing to pick up.
Yeah, Archer Pass, and we didn't deliver this note to Bobo yet, right?
Nope, we didn't.
So I'm guessing we're doing that in this episode?
Yes, we are. The thing, I think. I don't remember. I'm back in Everdawn Basin once more to pick up a couple of more secrets. I don't remember why, but all we really need to do right now outside of Everdawn Basin is we need to deliver the snow to Bopo and go back and find the last secret room and the last friend in Hunter's Pass.
I see.
And from there, it's pretty much just Everdawn Basin after that, and the last boss.
Ah, nice. No!
God damn it. And the reason why I'm not cutting right now is because this is a brand new area. So technically, I'm just progressing through the game as normal right now.
I see. By the way,
yeah, that's also how you can get the Foul Ring of Devastation as a blueprint in this area.
Is it a ring you're going to equip?
I already have one, but I want two.
Ah, I see.
Look at that bonus.
Oh, that's good. That's pretty good.
Because the reason why the Foul Ring of Devastation is so good is because it triples Fidget's damage. And if you have two equipped at the same time, that's Fidget times 6.
Oh, yeah, look at that Fidget damage.
Yeah. But technically, it's not the best ring in the game, depending on how you look at it. Because the other ring that is considered the best ring in the game is called the Wedding Ring. And technically, the Wedding Ring is better, because the Wedding Ring gives you bonus in pretty much everything. But people like to go for the Ring of Devastation just because it makes it basically turns Fidget into a demigod.
Yeah, I understand why people prefer that.
I like how we're picking up lasagna.
Damn, this game really makes me want to eat things.
Yeah,
like chicken and lasagna.
And crab claws and hamburgers,
ice cream,
like yeah, ice cream as well, actually, and really strange food items.
Yeah,
like, are these supposed to be remnants from a lost age as well? These soldiers can be really annoying to fight because sometimes they go into this never-ending blocking chain.
By the way, do these your allies do they help you?
The Moonbloods?
Yeah.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
They do.
They can attack and defend and all that, but in the grand scheme of things, they don't really do that much. But yeah, they can take hits. They can be killed, not by you, but by the enemies, and they can attack.
I see.
If I'm being perfectly honest, the way Dust is fighting,
yeah,
it really makes you wonder, you know, when the Elder was talking about, you know, we really needed someone to turn the tide of war, and he wasn't fucking kidding.
Nope.
In fact, why did they even bother with the Moonblood army? Just send in Dust and he can do it by himself.
Yeah. I'm asking myself that every time I play Dynasty Warriors.
Oh yeah.
Because you're all alone against everyone and your allies are completely useless every single time.
Yeah, they absolutely are.
Well, Dust, we got this teleporter up and running just a few moments ago.
But that's I don't really know why you like that series.
After Dynasty Warriors 9, I'm through with it. Holy shit, what a bad game.
Isn't what the fuck is it called? Senko Basara? Is that how you say it?
Yeah, Sengoku Basara.
Isn't that the same? Isn't that the same franchise?
No, it's not the same company or anything.
Okay.
But at least in Sengoku Basara, they have personalities and...
Yeah, I appreciate it. I mean, I have seen you play a fair amount of Sengoku Basara, and that's like one thing that I really appreciate about that game is the personality of the characters.
Yeah, and
but once again, I have heard people talk about you know, both Sengoku Basara and the Dynasty Warriors and said that the reason why you play this is, you know, the power trip.
Yeah.
But I can't stand it myself because, you know, it is no challenge whatsoever, aside from maybe boss monsters.
Well, at least in Sengoku Basara, things can be difficult. In Dynasty Warriors, the only time it gets hard is if you choose to play at the hardest, because then people start to ignore your attacks. And then it actually can be too difficult.
Okay.
I think it was Orochi Warriors that is very, very, very extreme. If you play on the hardest, it's impossible. Like if you can be one hit by trash mobs.
Oh.
I think it's something extreme like that. It's super weird. Like, playing normal is like, yeah, it can be difficult, but usually it's not. And then if you play on the hardest, you get one shot.
Huh.
But for some reason, Dynasty Warriors don't have that.
Huh. By the way, if you had the chance, would you play, what's it called, Zelda Hyrule Warriors?
I don't think so. I like the Dynasty Warriors because the Chinese history and such. But since I'm not that big of a Zelda fan, maybe you can convert me if we ever play Zelda, because I don't have anything against the franchise. I just haven't played it.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I mean, okay, my experience with Zelda is not that big either. I mean, I have played most. Okay, now I'm contradicting myself here, but I have played most of the console games, at least. Not all of them, but most of them. And I'm gonna be honest. I mean, playing that many Zelda games, you are starting to notice, you know, the copy and paste nature of the Zelda games. I hate to say it, people, but unfortunately, that is how it is.
And now we got 0 subscribers.
Yeah, but like I said, I mean, if you look at each and every Zelda game individually, it's great. I mean, each and every Zelda game is well designed. Maybe not Twilight Princess, but almost all of them anyway. And there is charm to it, but it gets annoying at times to, you know, see the copy and paste things with Zelda. And there are certain improvements that I think the Zelda franchise should have, you know, improved a long time ago. But they still refuse to do it.
Okay, I'm gonna make a promise right here, right now. If we ever get 1,000 subscribers, I promise I will buy a Nintendo Switch and play Breath of the Wild.
Okay.
I'm just saying. That's my challenge to the viewers.
That's a weird challenge.
Well, maybe we can get some Zelda fanboys to follow us. I don't know.
Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe they want to convert me.
Maybe, but just a quick. This one we picked up here, military grade augment. This is the second best weapon in the game, and just like with the soldier's armor, this is probably the weapon that most people finish the game with.
What the? Is that a cannon?
Yep. Have you played this game or not?
I have played this game, but it was years ago, and I didn't remember that it was so technologically advanced. I mean,
Yeah.
I thought it was spears and magic, not freaking helicopters and cannons.
How the hell do you not remember this? Like this
I mean, I
section
remember
stands
the
out.
level, but I don't remember the enemies. Like I said, the enemies in this game is not really that. You really don't remember them.
Yeah, they're not that memorable. But
Memorable,
but once again, the elder spoke rather about cannons that shoots arrows of light. So once again, these cannons were made by the Moonbloods.
I'm just gonna make a guess that if we ever see a second Dust game, it's gonna have laser swords and starships and God knows what.
Maybe. But back to Zelda real quick. I will say that I do have a favorite Zelda game, and it's Majora's Mask. Like, I love that game like nothing else, and I still think that to this day it's the best designed Zelda game. Like I haven't played Breath of the Wild as of yet, but I have seen tons and tons of playthroughs of it, so I know how it functions, and I know it's not the same thing, but I still think I honestly think that Majora's Mask is still a better designed game, because there are a lot of flaws with Breath of the Wild.
Okay, then I'm gonna make a new promise. If we ever get 1 million subscribers, I'm gonna play Majora's Mask.
You're weird.
Yes.
I mean, I mean, usually when you set up like these goals and stuff, it's usually something you don't want to do. And like everyone who's watching this, okay, so he gets his subscribers and he also gets to do something fun. Like, what the fuck?
Well, they want to see more of me, so I'm just giving them free content that they don't need to pay for. I mean, we all know everyone is here because they want to see me.
Let's, believe that if you will.
Look, that's the horse again, the machine horse.
Yep.
By the way, I haven't really paid any attention. Are we? What are we doing actually?
I think what I'm doing is I think I'm traveling to a checkpoint. I think I think I'm trying to get to the save point before the last boss.
I see.
Because at this point, like I said, I don't quite remember. It's been a while since I recorded this. I think I'm aware of that. I need one more resonance gem to unlock the last friend in Hunter's Pass, but I don't remember exactly where I get it.
I see.
So for some reason, I think that I get it in this area, but that's not right. You get it from Balpo after you give him the snow.
I see.
It's either that or how the fuck are we surviving this?
I don't know.
But it's either that or I just want to get to the last save point before I finish up the last. I think this is where we get the other best ring in the game. Yes, this is the wedding ring, and if you look at the stats, this the reason why most people think this ring is the best ring in the game is because, or why you could technically classify this as the best ring in the game, is because the wedding ring gives you bonuses in pretty much everything. It gives you regen, it gives you attack, defense, fidget, and all that, and it also increases the amount of experience and gold you get from enemies. But when you compare it to the ring of devastation, the one that I use, if you're looking at, you know, doing a full offensive build, then the ring of devastation is much better. And I prefer to, you know, go full offense rather than you know, trade some offense for a little bit of defense.
I think I got the wedding ring when I played.
Yeah, most likely. So yeah, both in terms of, you know, both the neck and the ring, most people will probably get the best ring and the best neck in the game. With the Pendant of Wisdom and the wedding ring. And also the foul ring of devastation. I mean, you find that in normal chest as well, so yeah. It's really the Battlemaster's medallion and the best armor piece that are the most rare of rare. I mean, even the best weapon in the game, if you just look for chests, you will find it.
Wait, we found a snowsuit here?
Like I said, there are a lot of different things that drop here. But I will also say that even if you don't find the Mithraren's augment in the caverns, the best weapon can drop in this area. So if you're grinding, there is a chance that you can pick up Mithraren's augment by accident or by luck.
I see.
I really love how you know, the game slows down as the dust it prepares to slam it down into the ground.
Yeah, it's a really cool feature.
Yeah. It really tells you that the developer is absolutely aware of, you know, what's cool and what isn't.
Yeah.
And right now we are just clearing out some enemies as we are walking up the last steps to the last checkpoint.
But we haven't been to Bopo yet.
Nope, no we haven't.
So
because I think that's what I'm doing. I just want to reach the last checkpoint before I go back and do the very last things.
I see.
Not very optimal, but still. Oh, and by the way, keep an eye on my experience bar after each time I end a fight, and just look how much experience I get. And remember, we are actually fairly high level right now. And yet we get a shit ton of experience in this area.
I see.
All because it's so easy to get high chains.
Wow, we almost got half already.
Yeah.
Stop dropping food, it makes me hungry.
I can't help it. They're like dispensers.
Soon we only got one episode left.
Yep.
Hello.
Here it is. This right here is the last checkpoint before you move up to the final boss. And we are going to save here, and then we're going to do the last of the backtracking. But that, ladies and gentlemen, happens in the next episode. See you then.
Bye!